What is going on, guys? It's your boy icjosh, and sorry that there is no face cam because I haven't been sleeping good. I feel like crap and I look like crap. So yeah, I didn't want to have you guys literally sit there and be tortured by looking at me feel like crap and look like crap. So by the title of this one, I don't know how I've actually really titled this, but the ultimate android, Super 17, my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, is the next God League coming to Global Dokkan Battle. Now here's a couple of issues that I have for this one. They literally skipped over Tech Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They literally skipped over him. Like, they literally put this man in the third slot in the first rotation to keep this man on floating. That's what they did, and that kind of shafts me a little bit because I was kind of planning on not summoning for the Angel Goku. I was kind of planning on not doing it because he does come back in Intelligence Banner after that, and along with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and a couple other people. He comes back in that banner, so I wasn't even worried about that. It was more kind of looking forward to Mass Saiyan finally being in the game and being able to be summoned on all the other banners after that banner, and also having those Bardock's Dokkan Awaken from that event. I was actually looking forward to that as well, but seeing this man come here now, I can possibly think of a couple reasons why they have Super 17 coming to the game earlier, and one of the reasons I can honestly say right now, before I get into his stats and talk about what I feel like they should probably do with the card, if you see, that's the Tech Angel banner. It's only a Saiyan banner, so you can only get Saiyans out of it. So you can only get rare Saiyans or SR Saiyans out of this banner, and that's why you see so many Bardock sitting right there. Because believe me, you will get a crap ton off that banner. But the reason why I think they're bringing him in is because if you look at this, you see Vegeta here. Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Vegeta hasn't been in the game since the 2-year anniversary. You couldn't have summoned this card at any other time, and that's it. And he hasn't been back. And while Goku on Global, Goku's been back in the Omega banner, like he was back in that. I want to say he was back in something else as well. But yeah, he was literally back in banners. So I mean, like, you can get those Gokus, and which is one of the reasons why I ended up pulling 4 of those Gokus, because I think 1 or maybe I got 2. I think maybe I got 2 off his banner. Yeah, I got 2 off his banner, and then I got 2 more off the Omega Shenron banner. So yeah, Vegeta got the ultimate shaft and hadn't been back at all. And I think that's the reason why they brung Super 17 first, is because to give everyone that chance to actually, go for this card. Now, I want to go ahead and sit here and tell you right now, his banner was not bad at all. I even said this on Global. His card is not that great. He's not the hardest hitter. He's not going to hit harder than Vegeta. He's not going to hit harder than Goku. Damn sure ain't going to hit harder than Goku. And not even nowhere close to Vegeta with no crits on him. So, and even if he gets, hit every time, unless he's got type advantage, and even then, even if he had type advantage, like, Vegeta would still have the same type advantage against, an STR type. So Vegeta would still hit harder. It's one of them, like, his banner is not bad. His card is just lacking. A lot of people didn't want to summon for him. His banner is actually really, really, really good. I don't know how many times I've said his banner is actually really good, but it is. Like, you get him, you get Vegeta, you get Rose, you get Super Vegito, by the way, and then after that, you have that Super Saiyan 3 Agility Goku, which isn't that bad at all. If you run an agility team, you could put him there if you really wanted to. If you didn't have another, like, good card or something like that, you could literally put him in there, especially if you get him with crits. I never had him with crits or anything like that, so yeah, he could hit way harder. But the 17s are really, really good, and then those regular SR 17s, both of these guys, Hellfighter and then the regular one, they both Dokkan Awaken into Super 17s as well, that you can up the originals SA with, which isn't that bad at all, by the way. Like, I would like that. My personal opinion for this banner, whenever it does come up, I would tell you right now that if you summon for him, if you do summon on this banner, if you get a lot of these 17s, I would possibly tell you to literally Dokkan Awaken each one of those. If you get a good amount of them, it doesn't matter which one. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll both be able to up his SA, but don't feed all of them into one card. Just keep them separate, because I think it's 21 medals or something like that. Maybe 21. Hopefully it's not 35, but I think it may be 21 medals. I think these guys right here are the 35 medals. These 17s. By the way, these two 17s right there, Dokkan, they can up the SAs for this one. The Hellfighter one, the GT one, will up the SA for the GT. The one that has a GT link, the Hellfighter one, and then the regular one up the SA for the regular. But yeah, up his SA that way, because basically it kind of is farmable. But other than that, his banner is really good. It's just his card isn't great. Now I want to say right now that him being a extreme lead, obviously with a 120 type up 3 key, and then for supers 1 key, and then the 50% up for everything else. His card, if you look at it on paper, his card's not that bad at all. But it's just that he is not a hard hitter, and a lot of people didn't want to summon for him just because he's not a really hard hitter, and that's really the thing that a lot of people really go for. They look for really OP cards. I honestly feel like if they buff the man's if they buff his base attack, HP, and defense, just give him a buff like Goku Black. If they can do it for Goku Black, I mean JP Goku Black is like and then global Dokkan battles, you know, Goku Black is literally, you know, optimal on the team, like on an extreme physical team. Like I even have him there. He's amazing. So it's just like they could buff the card, but I personally feel like they could have done the man better. Like instead of him having this receive 40% defense, or even getting this attack plus 30% for each each attack, which is basically if you get attacked 4 times, you get the 120%. I literally feel like they could have just done it to where it's like, hey, you get you can get 60, and then literally have it at 100. Still keep it at 120%, but just do it to where you can get to, if you get hit twice, you get to 120%. That way, this card is already going to get his max potential out. You know that he's going to get, instead of getting hit 4 times. You got to wait about getting hit 4 times, position it just right and everything. Like you can go ahead and get him to 120 early in the game, or in the mission that you're going to do, the boss battle or whatever, and literally have this man hitting hard at the beginning of it, and keep being able to hit hard and stay that consistency, instead of, you know, having to get hit 4 times and then get it. Like I feel like that would be a whole lot better if it was maybe like 60% each, and you only get hit twice and get it. I think that would be a whole lot better. Now, one of the things that they really shafted this man on is that if you watch GT, you know that he can absorb any key base attack. I literally feel like they should have done that. I feel like his passive should have been absorb key base attacks, and with a chance to counter. Like not a like high chance. You can even put maybe medium chance or low chance. I don't care, but medium or low chance of actually doing a counter. Like, because if you watch his fight with Goku, I mean, he was literally absorbing ki and then, you know, shooting it right back at him. So why not give him a counter? I'm pretty sure that classifies as a counter in my book. That classifies as a counter. I feel like if they did that, this card would be a whole lot better. If they just buffed his stats maybe 2,000 for attack, and they can only buff it maybe 1,000 or 1,500 or whatever they want to do for HP and defense, I feel like a lot more people would literally go and summon for this card, and not be like Cooler. You know how Cooler was on JP. Everyone just slumped over him and was like, whatever, I'm sleep. And then after they seen how hard he can hit, what he could do, what his team could do, they was like, okay, I want to summon for him on global. And still a lot of people didn't summon for him on global. But yeah, I feel like if they did this, a lot of people would actually, you know, go for this card, because that's a real big thing that Bandai is kind of doing. They kind of shaft their own cards to literally have it to where it's just like, okay, here's another god lead, but he's not that great. He's one of the weaker god leads, and it's just like, you could have actually done something great with this card. But my personal opinion, now that we have categories in, I don't feel like he should have been Like I don't think he should have been a lead. And before we had categories, I was like, oh my god, he should have been a lead. He should definitely be a lead, and he was a lead, and then they shafted him. I feel like with categories out, he should be the category lead for androids. Like, in all honesty, he's the strongest. He's definitely the strongest android, unless you want to count 17 from Dragon Ball Super now, because apparently he's stronger than Super 17, and it's very OP. So maybe they'll do that with that. I have no idea, but I literally feel like he should have been the category lead for androids. That would actually give a lot more sense for android cards now. And seeing as everyone's always hashtag F androids, I literally feel like that would be a thing to do, because there are some decent androids to run. Like I said, you can go back over here. You can't put both. I don't think you can put both these cards. Actually, you may be able to put both these cards. I don't think they have the same name. Yeah, that's the artificial. Yeah, they don't. Wait, did I just hit the same one? Yeah, I did. GG. And then Hellfighter. Yeah, they don't have the same name. So I think you could. So you'd be able to put both these cards on the same team, which is kind of pretty good. So I mean, he's not gonna do anything. But I think he buffs. Yeah, so it's all. I think it's just for AGL. He buffs just for AGL. But either way, like, I feel like that would be amazing. That's just me spitballing. Me kind of just looking at everything like, well, they could do this, they could do that. But like I said, he is the next God Lead that is coming to Global Dokkan Battle. There's a lot of things are there. I mean, his event is probably going to be maybe a little bit harder, seeing as you don't have Angel Goku to do it, and that Bardock, because you're literally going to need key based attacks to get rid of as a barrier, and then you're going to need physical attacks, like anyone that does physical super. So anybody that does the little punch, kick, and all that stuff before they do the blast is going to work there. So that's why I'm kind of just like, they kind of literally shafted Global with that one, because like I said, JP got to use the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku, and we won't be able to use it. I mean, I guess you could still use you can still use Gotenks and stuff, but it won't be the same, like, at all. But if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, comment down below. I want you guys to comment down below if you would actually go for Super 17 with a buff, and how you feel about them literally knocking Goku out of rotation and giving us Super 17. Let me know in the comment section below as well, guys. And I'll be down there probably discussing a lot of things with a lot of other people, like I normally do. But I'm out, guys. Peace. They would be able to give us PvP right now, just for the simple fact that PvP is kind of something for Dokkan Battle, and collecting orbs and having their turns and rotations. It kind of would make it. I don't know how much sense it would really make for them to go ahead and try to do that. I don't know if they could actually get that per se really right.